Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be playing some Bloons Tower Defense. However, it's going to be a little bit different than the past ones we've done. And we're going to be playing some Bloons Tower Defense battles. Now, this is a game I've taken a lot of hours out of my life on. I really enjoy it, and I want to take you guys along for my enjoyment as well. So today I'm going to be playing, I'll be playing on the 2000 entry cost. I think it's a fun uh, game where instead of just competing with the balloons and the CPU, you're competing with an opponent. And as you can see, I'm playing against someone who seems to be pretty good. Let's see if we can take him down. All right. So on games like this, I know he's going to go for something quick, try to take me out fast. So I'm going to go after towers that'll help me win in the early game, rather than trying to get towers that'll help me late. And I think that's the tower layout I'm going to go with my random. Try to flip it one more time. Perfect. All right, so my first plan of attack for this one is going to be sending out one of my submarines. Um, in this game, I have everything already maxed out, so there's nothing to worry about like I had in the last game a little bit. So I'm going to send him right there, and I'm going to put the barbed darts on it and the twin guns. So what that'll do is for the twin guns, it'll shoot two at a time, and with the barbed darts, it'll shoot but in like a curvilinear line, which is important. You see, he's already sending, and I'm going to do the same. Basically, what the point of here is, I'm trying to make sure that he loses all of his lives before I do, of course. So he's coming out strong, sending me all his balloons. He's gonna make some money off of that, and same as I am. The way you know that you're making money, hold on, I'm gonna buy this upgrade. A few balloons are gonna go through. That's all right. Um, so this game has your money value, which is right here, and then this second value in green is called your economy. And essentially, what that means is that every time I send one of these balloons, I get a certain amount, that the amount of money goes up. So, for example, right here, I'm getting 1.7 every time I send a blue balloon, which is a lot for an early game uh, send. So basically, with this green value, I'll be making $333 every 6 seconds on this clock. So at 42, bang, I made another one. So right now it looks like he's setting up to try to rush me. I could tell because of the way he's putting his money out there. He's putting his banana farm rather than putting eco, which means he's probably going to try to send me something in round 13. That might be a strategy that I try to go after as well. But we're just going to have to wait and see. So right now, I'm going to throw out my ninja monkey. As you saw in my last video, I love these guys, especially in this game, because it's really cheap to upgrade and turn into a really good tower. I'm going to upgrade the Seeking Shuriken and the double shot, just so he can help us take down anything that's coming this way. Um, he's starting to build up his money, which is not a good thing for me, because I know once he gets a good amount of money, he'll be able to send whatever he wants at me. Um, Once you play this game enough, you kind of realize who the people are that are trying to beat you and who the people are who are just trying to have fun. And I try to do a mix of the two, where there's a lot of times where I'm trying to have fun and enjoy, but I can tell somebody else isn't, so I just have to go out there and try to win the game. And that's kind of what's happening here. So the next tower I'm going to put out here is going to be a monkey apprentice, or like I said, I like to call it a mage, just so I can get some lead popping power out here, because in round 10, as you can see right here, if he wanted to, he could send me lead balloons, and I'm going to do the same to him, just to get him on his toes a little bit, get him to spend a little bit of money. See what he does. Um, he hasn't bought. Ooh, and he's disconnected. That's interesting. Maybe. Maybe he lost connection or something. But we're gonna see what happens. So if this timer runs out, then he will end up losing the game and we'll get the win. So let's see, 10 more seconds. Man, maybe he just left the game. He saw that we were sending the lead balloons and he didn't have a counter, so he just left. That's crazy to me. Someone with 4 million medals. Um, that's upsetting, but that's all right. We got our first W on the channel on this game. But of course, I'm not going to leave you guys off on just that. So we're just going to jump right back in, see if we can get into another match, get another W. All right, so we're playing someone who's a lot smaller, probably not as good as the last guy, but as you can see in the last one, the other guy didn't seem too good either. Doesn't matter what the medals are, as long as your game speaks for itself. So I'm gonna go in with a different strategy because, of course, I can't use the submarine because there's no water on this map. So I'm gonna throw in the a monkey apprentice, and then I'm going to throw in a helicopter. Oh, and he skipped it last second. Oh, I don't like this map, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that one. And we're gonna be playing on this mountain pass. All right. So same thing. There's no water on this map, so I'm just gonna go in with these three, and then go with a bonus. You should always go for the bonus, especially if it just offers it for you, because there's no point in, going in with only three towers. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So I'm happy with this layout right here. I went with the helicopter on this one, because it's a strong tower and it's able to kind of. I think it's really important with crowd control. And what I'm going to do here, instead of instead of just sitting and sending something out right now, I'm gonna wait a second, let my money build up, and then go ahead and place the helicopter immediately. He sent some stuff early on, but that's not gonna do anything against our helicopter. I really like it, just simply for the fact that it's just a really good tower. If you're ever looking to go late game, this is a good tower to go both late and early game. So if you're ever concerned, definitely go with the helicopter. So I'm gonna have it lock in place right here for now. And then I'm gonna start sending. We need to get our money up so we can start getting our upgrades for our towers, just so we can be as strong as possible. As it's never too late to start building your money, and you want to try to do so as quickly as possible, especially in games like this that are high intensity. I don't know what this guy's gonna do. He seems to be decent because he knows how to use the Dartling gunner. And I mean, you never know what he's gonna do. So he's gonna use two. Maybe he doesn't know too well about how to use it, because he's not using them to the best of their ability. The Dartling gunner is a really good tower, but it's one of my least favorite to use just because it's really annoying, when it follows your mouse around and stuff like that. I rather not have to deal with that and just have it stay in a place like this. But now I'm gonna buy what's called Pursuit, and that'll basically mean that the helicopter is just gonna attack everything. Doesn't matter where it is on the map, it's gonna go get it. Um, he's sending me some black balloons. That might be a little bit of trouble, but I'm gonna throw out my guy, my ninja monkey, sharp shuriken, seeking shuriken, and I'm gonna throw a couple of these spikes down here. These black balloons are hurting just a little bit, but it's all right. Right there, double shot. Now we should be good. I'm gonna start sending him these yellows. One of the weaknesses of the Dartling Gunner is that it's really bad against large waves. So if I were to send these bottom layer ones, they're not gonna send as a like if you watch these yellow balloons, they send as a wave. But if I were to send, say like these white balloons, they will send. They'll be spaced out a little bit more. And looks like he's got a good group through on mine, which is not good. But we'll be all right. I'm gonna throw out another ninja monkey. I'm gonna put it a. Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna throw out my mage. try to get there um, before they take me out, which they won't. I'm gonna throw the lightning bolt on him, and we'll be all right. So this is gonna get I'm gonna throw bigger jets on him and the advanced instruments, basically, so he can see camo and he can just move faster, which is really good. These Dartling gunners are doing damage, which is not what I want to see, but I think we'll be all right. Um, let's see if he's upgraded their camo popping power yet, and he has. That's fine. All right. So a lot of the time in this game, I'm trying to look for different ways that I can get around him, so I can try to beat him, right? And right now I'm kind of looking for his weakness, and he really doesn't have a huge weakness. I could the level 13 thing that I was talking about in the last game. You send a bunch of these rainbow regions, but with towers like this, they're just gonna shred them, and it's not gonna be a real problem. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wait for round 18, and I'll show you what I can send then. So right now I'm gonna upgrade the rotor razors, and basically that just means that anything in this vicinity is gonna get shredded by his razors. Okay, so he's playing with cobras, which I do not like. Cobras are known in this community as somewhat of a dirty play. If you know how to play them right, it's just an easy win, and I personally don't enjoy playing with them. And here we go. So I think I'm gonna send him just one blimp, just to kind of see what we can do against it. So the problem with these cobras is that they can adjust whatever is coming out of here. So I'm actually gonna boost, just make sure that we can stay alive, and he was able to stop it. Oh, it was so close though. I'm gonna send another one at him, and I'm gonna get another ninja right here, just so we can have a little bit more defense. But it looks like his towers are getting close. Oh, and he took that one. That's all right though. We'll go into a third one. Try to get another W. We'll see what happens. These games can be unpredictable. You never know who you're going to go up against. You never know what their strategy is. So it just takes kind of a lot of time playing different people, seeing how other people play, and trying to combat them. So last game I was playing a little bit passive. I wasn't really trying to rush him until I realized he was trying to rush me. This game I'm just gonna go all out. I'm gonna do what I can to just beat him. Um, I think the best way for me to do that is to get the Ninja Monkey. I'm going to pick out the I'm gonna pick the Buccaneer, and I'm gonna go with my Mage again. Now, the reason I'm picking the Buccaneer over the Submarine is just simply because I think the Buccaneer is a better early game tower than the Submarine as a water tower. But they're both good in their own ways. I think the Sub is a better late game tower, which is why you'll see most people taking that pretty quickly, especially when you're trying to go for late game. But unfortunately, this game mode isn't really meant to go late game. It's meant to kind of get people wins and increase people's medals. Um, so that's why I typically won't play this game mode, just because it's like it's a lot more stressful than playing just or casually or playing for fun. But we'll see. So he's sending pretty early on. I was waiting so I can get my double shot, and now we won't have to worry too much. He started with an engineer, which is a good start, but you'll see that it's not the best tower to start with, because once you start sending some bigger balloons, like in round 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, um, it's not as effective if it hasn't been fully upgraded just yet. So he's sending, and they're getting through a little bit, but we're gonna see what happens. Um, let's see. So he's getting some through. So I'm gonna throw down my Buccaneer, like I said. I really like this tower at the beginning. It's powerful. Once I get 550, I'm going to throw this grape shot on it. And basically it spews into different directions and just hits different balloons, which I like a lot. And I'm going to throw the faster shooting on it. Simply self-explanatory. It'll shoot faster, longer cannons to give it more range. And we'll just give it a rest for now. I'm going to start sending these green balloons just to get our eco up just a little bit. Um, he's able to take them out, but as you can see, the more we send him, the more overwhelmed his tower is getting, and you see how so many of them are getting through right now. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking to just beat him. Um, so we're gonna I'm gonna wait till round 8, and then we're gonna send these as soon as I get my next eco boost. Bang. So we're gonna stress him out just a little bit with that. He's gonna throw some more spikes down. So he's taking away some of his abilities, which is good, and he had to boost. Already in round 8, he had to boost, which is not very good for him. But that's great for us. That means that we know that he boosted and that he's gonna have a cooldown. He got his bionic boomerang, which is a good tower, and he's gonna be able to take on the things that I just sent him. However, I think I know how I'm gonna beat this guy, and that's gonna be with a camo lead rush. So that'll come in around 15, where as long as we get through these foam pits with the lead balloons, they're just gonna go through and they're just gonna do a whole lot of damage. And maybe I'm just gonna test this out to see how well this goes. Wow. So there it goes. It looks like we're gonna be able to do a lot more damage than him uh, to him than I thought. So I'm just gonna wait for a second, wait for his boost to wear down, get a little bit more money, and we're gonna take him out with that exact rush that I just sent. Um, Pink balloons are the fastest in the game, so if you're ever looking to just take someone out, that's your go-to. So he places balloon trap, which might not work out for the rush that we were trying to send. Um, let's see, yeah. So the problem with the balloon trap is that there's no foam in front of it. So that should just about do it. There we go. Game, set, match. That's what we're talking about. Um, so that's a 2 out of 3 for us, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for some more Bloons Tower Defense battles. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. Take care.